Campus involvement doesn't just end at the classroom. Hi, I'm Laura Vedder, and welcome to this segment of Brookdale Newsmakers, your source for what's happening in and around our campus. Today, I am joined by Lauren Brutsman, the Assistant Director of Student Life and Activities, to discuss involvement opportunities for students here at Brookdale. Thank you so much for joining me, Lauren.
My pleasure.
So Student Life and Activities oversees all the clubs and activities on campus. About how many clubs do you have currently open and running?
Currently, we have about 50 clubs and organizations on campus. There is something for everyone, so there's really, something that every student here at Brookdale can be involved in.
So there's absolutely no excuse for an empty resume here.
No, there's no excuse. No.
How can students go about and find different clubs and activities based upon their interests?
Students can find clubs and organizations. They're all located under our website, under Campus Life. You click on Student Life and Activities. On the right-hand side, you're going to see clubs and organizations. And this is where you're going to see all 50 clubs and organizations. Once you click on one of those clubs, you're going to see when they meet, their constitution, and the mission of the club. So it's a really good source for students that are really looking to be involved.
Awesome. So now what is the Student Life Board, and what are their role as far as, student life and activities on campus?
Sure. Well, the Student Life Board is pretty much student government here at Brookdale. It's the student government, it's the student programming, and student finance board all really in one.
Okay.
So really, they're kind of the umbrella over all clubs and organizations. They plan events on campus. They deal with all the finances and accounting with the clubs and organizations, and they also act as student government. They're the student voice for Brookdale students.
Awesome. So if somebody is interested in getting involved in a role like that on campus, how would a student join the Student Life Board?
Sure. Student Life Board meets every Monday at 12 noon in the Student Life Center in room 110. They can get involved. They can be a voting member or non-voting member, and there are stipulations for that. But certainly stop by one of our meetings to just be involved, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, great. So now what if you're a student or you come up with a really great idea for an event or something that hasn't been done on campus before? What's the process for somebody like that? Do they go directly to your office to propose an idea, or how would they go about that?
Sure. Typically, we do ask that students that have ideas on campus, they can certainly go to the Student Life Board. They do office hours all throughout the week, so they can contact them. Their information is also up on our website as well. They can go to that club page and see the Student Life Board. But they can also come in to see myself and any other member of our staff in Student Life and Activities to discuss any events they'd like to see on campus. We also invite all students to our programming meetings that we have once a semester, so that way they can help us program into the next semester. So that's a really great way for them to be involved as well.
So what sort of events do you have planned going to into the future, just to give everybody a preview of things coming up?
Absolutely. Typically every month we do our Laugh at Lunch program. This is where we bring in comedians that you'll see on TV. And they'll do a kind of a stress-free environment of laughing during our college hour. So that's a really fun event to be a part of. And we also do a Live at Lunch program. This is where we bring in different cultural music and dancing, and students are able to participate and see these different cultures and their music that they have within their culture. So those are a couple of events that we have. We have other events that happen on campus. We have events going on with our Big Read. We also have events that are through our International Center for International Education Week, and this is where we'll bring in movies that we show for international movies. We also have different co-sponsorships where they're Disability Awareness Week. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on through Student Life and Activities, but you can find that on our campus calendar.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's great to hear that there's so many different ways to get involved in campus, and who needs a four-year school? We have it all right here.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Lauren. For more information about this getting involved on campus, you can log on to our website, brookdalecc.edu. I'm Laura Vedder, and thanks for joining us on Newsmakers.